As we all know, GameLoft is taking a lot of time to release Asphalt 10, but still it is not released. And I think that as a game developer, I need to show my game development skills and create a 3D racing game like Asphalt 10 before GameLoft. Like I created GTA game before Rockstar. So first of all, I created an empty project in Universal and the pipeline and named it racing game. Now since our racing game needs to be a multiplayer game, I imported Photon networking to our project. Now for those who don't know what Photon is, let me elaborate it for you. So Photon is a real-time multiplayer framework used in Unity to enable online multiplayer functionalities in games with cross-platform support, self-hosting and high performance as compared to other networking frameworks. After adding Photon to our game, I started creating game modes, particularly single player race and multiplayer race. Starting with single player race or race with AI cars, first of all we need car controller. And from car controller I don't mean any simple car controller, but I meant a physics based car controller. But the problem is that physics don't know me. I mean, who the hell remembers what is Newton's law of motion, what is friction, suspension, traction and aerodynamics? But there are more intelligent people around us, like in Asset Store, from where we can get a free car controller. For example, look at this Promoter car controller. And as we all know how once Penny said, "Hippity hoppity, your car controller is now my property."
Yeah, boy.
So I imported this car controller in Unity, and after adjusting some parameters like max speed, acceleration, max steering angle and braking torque, our car is ready. I also added a car engine sound and some drift particle effect to make our driving experience much better. Now it is the time to make tracks for car racing game. So I quickly built a terrain and added a grass texture to it to give it a nice forest feel. Then I also added some trees by mass placing them using Unity's terrain setting. And now it's time to create some roads, which can be used as racing track in our game. And for creating roads, I will be using Unity's Road Architect package. So I quickly imported the Road Architect package in Unity and started building the roads. The roads in Unity's Road Architect package are created using spline-based workflow. Now you may ask, what is spline? I am glad you asked. So spline is a smooth flexible curve defined by control points or nodes which is used for path creations to represent movement trajectories. Thus, the road architect defines the path of a road by placing control points or nodes in the terrain and generating road mesh around them. And with that, we have successfully generated our racing tracks. Now we need to create AI cars which will compete with our players, and these AI cars could be created by using the same spline concept. First of all, we need to create a path which our AI cars will follow. So I imported another spline package called DreamTech and created a path using nodes and added a spline follower component to our AI car. Now this spline follower component allows our car to move through the path, and with that our AI car will move from starting position to end position, and upon scripting some parameters like speed, acceleration and braking torque, we have our AI cars working properly. Now it's time to add different cars to our game. And as you all know, I am pretty bad in modeling. I usually prefer to use some free assets available on internet. So I imported a bunch of cars in my game and set different values for parameters like max speed, acceleration, braking torque and etc. And after that I created main menu, garage and other game UIs. I also created another map so that the game now has two maps. First, the Emerald Forest Raceway. and second, the sneaky snow forest. For now, I think it's fine, but I will add more if this video gets a good response. At last, the game is completely available for free at its.io, so go and download it. I also wish to make an Android version of this game and release it on Play Store. So if you want an Android version, make sure to comment down and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in the next video.